Well, the issues are that with companies selling in B2B, invariably the marketing function is not strategic. Okay, it's kind of down the hall, where you'll find that typically the way that marketing sort of grows up in a lot of these, I'm not talking about the big corporates, I'm talking about the mid-tier and the SMEs, etc., is that the way that marketing typically grows up is like management will say, do you know, we must have spent about 100 grand last year on things that we do with customers. We should really formalize that. And okay, we'll give it a budget. Let's call it the marketing budget, okay? And Tom or Jane or whoever it was who kind of ran most of the activity was really, really good at it. So let's make them the marketing manager, okay? And she'll report or he'll report to either the sales director or the operations director or the finance director, but it's down the hall. Okay, it is not strategic, it is not sitting at board level, it's not sitting at senior management team level, it is not in any way feeding into and driving the business towards achieving its business plan objectives, okay? So you end up where most marketing is rubbish, okay? Because it's not strategically aligned to the thinking of the business, or it's not positioning the business for category leadership, etc., etc. And even when a business goes out to find a strategic marketing director, which is going to cost them 100 or 150 grand, you can't find them because they work for Oracle, they work for IBM, they work for Procter & Gamble. Okay, they're spending big budgets, okay? So they can't find people that have been trained in strategic marketing, and strategic marketing is not something that you learn at university, it's something that you learn on the job. So to be a strategic marketeer, you've got to work for one of the companies that are excellent at marketing. And once those companies that are excellent at marketing, once you've worked there with I ran a £37 million budget on Ariel, okay? If you haven't got money to spend, you're not going to move, okay? So they can't find them. And there's what we would call a structural kind of structural skills deficiency in the marketplace, okay? So there's a lack of strategic marketing expertise, but also there's a lack of digital marketing expertise. The experience and the knowledge of how to effectively run all the disciplines within marketing, but particularly within the digital marketing arena, is very, very hard to find, okay? The way that, in terms of what we talked about, the way that buyers are behaving and they're using the internet, is that you've got approximately 11 seconds to make a good first impression, okay? You need to present what it is that you do in a way that says to the buyer, I understand your needs, I understand the pain that you have, and what we can do for you solves your problem in 11 seconds. Okay, and then after that, the marketing process is just really about shortening sales cycles and getting an appointment for sales to follow up, etc. So you need to position yourself as the best buy for X in about 11 seconds, which is challenging. Okay, and you need to do it in the language of the buyer, not in the language of the business. I think companies really, especially again in B2B rather than consumer, is that companies are obsessive about communicating what is easier to sell. This is our product, it does this, the functions are this, it's got these functions and features and benefits, okay, which is all about them and it's not about the buyer. The buyer wants to know that you understand his problem, that you understand the value chain in his marketplace, that you understand the problems that the people that he is selling to and the people that he is buying from, and that you're a specialist in that area, and that the products or services that you have solve his problems. Okay. So that's about making things easier to buy rather than making things easier to sell, because people don't get sold to now. Buyers buy. Okay.